In this video, I'm going to show you how to do this really awesome diagonal screen opening transition right inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's get right into the video. So once you're inside of Adobe Premiere Pro and you've got a brand new sequence created, we first want to begin by dragging two video clips onto the timeline. So we'll select two video clips and we'll drop them onto the timeline. Now, from here, it's really important that we have one clip on video layer 1 and we have the other clip on video layer 2. So I'm going to drag this second clip up onto video layer 2 and we'll drag that to the very beginning. We'll press C on the keyboard to load up the eraser tool. We'll just trim that at the very end and then just delete the last part of that video. So we've got two video clips sitting perfectly on top of each other that are both the same length. Now, from here, you want to select video layer 2. We want to go up into opacity and select the free draw bezier tool, or the pen tool as you probably know it. Go into fit, pull this all the way up to 25%, and you just want to draw a rectangle mask going from the top left corner to the bottom right corner, or the top right corner going to the bottom left corner. Now, from here you just want to zoom in a little bit. We'll go to 50%. And I just want to close down that rectangle mask to make sure that these 2 points are sitting directly on top of each other. So I've done that for the bottom right. We need to do this for the top left. And it's super important that the mask catches the very top left corner and the very bottom right corner. So make sure those points are sitting on top of each other. And once they are, you want to go up into mask 1 and create a brand new keyframe on the mask path by selecting the stopwatch tool. Now, we'll press C on the keyboard once more. That's going to load up the eraser tool. We're going to make a cut where we just made that keyframe. Press V to load up the normal cursor, and then we'll delete the first part of that video. Now, we're going to move to the right, let's say 1 second to the right. We're going to go back into mask 1, and we're going to move the point of that mask to make this big diagonal rectangle. So we'll go to the bottom right points first. We'll drag this down. We'll go to the other point of the bottom right and we'll drag this up. Now we'll go to the other side. We'll go to the top left and we'll drag one of those points down. And then we'll drag the other point up. Now it's really important that when you adjust the second point of this transition, that the second point of the mask is a diamond. And it's really important that all sides of the diamond are pretty much identical. It's also really important to make sure that all of these blue lines are outside of the frame. So this is the frame, and it's really important that all of these blue lines are on the outside of the frame. If, for example, this is what the second point in the transition looks like, then it means you're not going to completely wipe from one clip to the other. So it's super important that all of the points are outside of the frame. Now, if we zoom back in from 25 to fit, we go to the very beginning, you'll notice we've got this really awesome and really seamless diagonal transition effect. Of course, though, that was extremely fast, so all you have to do to slow that down is increase the gap between the keyframes. So we'll go to the second keyframe, pull this to the right, and when we play this back, we've got this really awesome diagonal mask transition. Now there's just one more thing to do to this transition, and that is to apply some feathering or remove the feathering. This is up to you. So if we pull mask feather down to 0%, we've got this really hard edge. And if we play this back, then it looks like this. But if you wanted a softer edge, then all you have to do is increase the mask feather all the way up to a point that you're happy with. So let's go to 140. That looks fairly seamless. We play this back, and you've got this really subtle diagonal opening transition. So there you go. That is how you do the diagonal mask opening transition right inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. So if you enjoyed watching this video, or if you learned something, then please do let me know in that comment section below. And if you're subscribed, then I will see you on the next video. See you there.